Welcome back. Today's topic dives straight into one of the most controversial developments happening in crypto right now. Bitcoin whales have quietly been unloading millions in an effort to suppress Kaspa's price, and the reason they're doing it is more revealing than most people realize. What's unfolding here signals a turning point, not just for Kaspa, but for how the broader crypto market is positioning itself. If you stick with me until the end, I'll walk you through the key price levels that could flip this entire market upside down and explain why Bitcoin loyalists are losing sleep at the thought of what comes next. This is not financial advice. Please do your own research before making any investment decisions. Now, let's be honest. One of the strongest indicators of real momentum in crypto isn't flashy partnerships or bold marketing claims, it's fear. And right now, you can practically see the panic seeping out of Bitcoin's old guard as Caspa begins to carve out its role as the peer-to-peer digital cash that Bitcoin originally promised to be. Bitcoin shifted long ago toward the store of value narrative, a digital gold model. But Caspa is pushing directly into the payments lane, and that is rattling the people who have the most to lose if its adoption accelerates. For years, critics tried to dismiss Caspa as just another alt with no staying power. Yet the sheer amount of energy being poured into discrediting it says otherwise. No one spends this much effort attacking something unless they see it as a genuine threat. And make no mistake, Bitcoin maximalists are losing ground. Their community is watching people defect to a project that offers speed, efficiency, and a philosophy closer to Satoshi's original vision. That alone speaks volumes about where things are headed. Let's set expectations clearly. Caspa isn't offering a shortcut to overnight wealth or unrealistic moonshots. What it does offer is a foundation, a direction, a trajectory that is aligning with the kind of adoption curve that every successful asset goes through. That's why people are already discussing a range between $3 and $15 in the long term. And while that may sound ambitious, there are fundamental reasons why this kind of growth isn't just possible, it's becoming increasingly likely. Breaking news adds fuel to this narrative. Kaspa's ecosystem just got a massive boost with the rollout of a KRC-20 and KRC-721 bridge, fully connecting tokens and NFTs to its Layer 2 environment. What does that mean? It means accessibility. It means an entire ecosystem of decentralized applications and digital assets seamlessly integrating with Kaspa's base layer. When adoption scales at this level, it isn't just Kaspa that benefits, it's every project tethered to it. Look at some of the names gaining traction right now. Zeal, Nacho, PCAS, Kaspi, and Kango. These projects are riding on Kaspa's coattails, and when the main chain gains momentum, they multiply those gains across their ecosystems. That's the network effect in action, and it's the kind of dynamic that makes institutional players pay attention. Speaking of adoption, Kaspa just made another major leap. Point-of-sale scanners are hitting the market, allowing merchants to accept payments with nothing more than a simple tap. No middlemen, no complicated lightning channels, no reliance on third-party federations. This is the kind of straightforward integration that merchants want. It's frictionless, it's efficient, and it sets the stage for true mainstream usage. Compare that to Bitcoin's Lightning Network, which still requires liquidity management and technical know-how that most people simply don't want to deal with. The difference here is usability, and usability is what drives adoption. Now let's bring this back to the charts, because price action always tells the truth in the end. Kaspa is currently consolidating in a tight range, hovering just above 8 cents. Buyers are defending support levels while sellers continue to push back near resistance. What we're seeing is a textbook symmetrical triangle forming on the daily chart. These patterns usually don't stay neutral for long. They resolve with explosive moves in one direction or the other. The key levels to watch are clear. If Kaspa breaks above 9.5 cents with volume, the next immediate targets are 10 and 11 cents, possibly extending into the mid-teens if momentum snowballs. On the flip side, if support cracks under 8.5 cents, then 8 cents becomes the next battleground for bulls. Indicators right now are split. MACD and ADX show signs of bullish momentum beginning to build, while other metrics lean bearish, suggesting hesitation. RSI is stuck in the middle, neither overbought nor oversold. In short, the market is in a waiting game, holding its breath before the next decisive move. Here's where things get even more interesting. Roughly $37 million worth of short positions are sitting in the system, and if Caspa pushes toward 10 cents, a wave of liquidations could hit the market. Shorts would be forced to cover, and that buying frenzy could launch the price far beyond its current resistance zones. Add to this the fact that long-term holders are locking up their supply at record levels. Nearly 35% of tokens haven't moved in a year. More than half haven't moved in 6 months, and a growing share hasn't moved in over 2 years. This creates the perfect storm, a shrinking liquid supply and a surge in demand when momentum returns. That's how supply shocks form, and it's how explosive breakouts happen. So where do things stand? In the immediate term, Caspa is compressed, waiting for the breakout. The bullish case is clear. Hold support, break resistance, and target double digits. The bearish case is equally clear. Lose support, slip toward 8 cents, and reset momentum. But here's the bigger picture. The fundamentals are strengthening, adoption is accelerating, and the opposition it's facing from Bitcoin whales is confirmation that this project is forcing its way into the conversation. For long-term holders, the strategy is simple. Accumulate weakness, ignore the noise, and let conviction do the work. Because in a digital economy where speed, efficiency, and scalability matter more than ideology, Caspa is positioned exactly where it needs to be. Thanks for watching. Like the video, drop your thoughts in the comments, and hit subscribe if you want more real-time updates, moves, market trends, and hidden gems.